Alright, sound check good? Let's see. Should be good. Alright. Now, I do have a lot of stuff in here, so it is going to lag every now and then. Oh, that's right. I also have to set that up real quick. Let me see. I don't think I can. Yeah. There we go. Had to make sure I had something up to see the chat. Oh boy. Alright. Now, if you do see me staring at the ceiling every now and then, I've got my a little window for the desktop set up right up there. It doesn't show up in game, I don't think, yeah, so it'll look a little bit weird, but hopefully it'll be better than that Boneworks stream I did a while back. Look at all those lighters. Oh, and the beef. Gotta love the beef. I should do that. That shouldn't be too bad. Alright, yep. Yeah, that's that. This is definitely quite a bit in the game so far. As you can see from all the stuff, and especially all the beef. But I am oh boy. I am planning on sometime soon, once I finish this run, to maybe do a PM only run where rather than grabbing any new weapons, I just have a backpack full of PMs that I use. Might be fun. Especially later on, that would be terrifying. Like 30 kilograms of just pistol. Alright. Oh yeah. And this right here is the toilet pistol I found. Which is, funnily enough, a PM, but it also has an upgrade on it. Where it has a spot for a laser on the bottom. Which, since I played 7 Days enough, I absolutely love. Let's see. Should be enough. Alright. Now, I have noticed this game does crash every now and then when loading a new spot. And sometimes when you're back in the home area cleaning guns, which is a bit of a bother. So if the stream does suddenly cut out, you might know why. pause real quick. There we go. Long hair and VR do not mix. I have a friend who actually shaved his head to play VR. I don't really need to mess with those guys. What's funny is that normally in this water, crossing it, I'm deep enough to start drowning, but I'm just barely at the height where if I get on my tippy toes, which is terrifying in VR, where you can't really tell where the ground is with your eyes, and so you freak out instinctually. But thankfully it's not too bad. To it later on. Hey! Now there's nobody. Perfect. I think I've actually gone through that door, if I can. Alright, is this in the... That is in the third building. So it should be golden to jump in here. Interesting. Just what I needed. Even though I already have one of the scopes. Neat. That'll be important for next time. Nice and laggy. The best part of this is that I've played enough VR to have slightly, just barely broken my left thumbstick, which is horrible. Probably inevitable though, considering it's the move forward button in most of the games I play, like Boneworks. And generally in those games I'm sprinting as much as possible, like in Boneworks, and in this game. And so it gets a lot of abuse. So basically half the time if I say move forward, and even if I press down on it, it'll just say, nope, you didn't say that. And then I have to deal with the fact that it thinks I didn't say that. which is occasionally and very weirdly alleviated by the bobbing down of my head you'll sometimes see me do. Which you can tell I didn't learn from any books. I learned from too much experience playing with this broken controller. But sometimes either bobbing my head or brute forcing it or moving slightly at an angle and then going not directly forward of the controller, sometimes that works. Weird stuff. Except for that last one, that's pretty expected. Okay, that guy's just right there. He's real hard to see. Oh, jeez. As laggy as I am right now, that is not fun. So there's a lot of lag, but not a lot of warning. What's funny is that for quite a while I thought there was no money reward for... Oh, that's where he is. Alright. No... Oh, come on. Inside of a freaking anomaly. Of course he is. But I thought there was no monetary reward for... Jeez, I was really deep in there. But no monetary reward for picking up bullets. Selling a box with bullets inside of it. But the way that actually works is that the bullet's value is not cumulative when it's in a box. It is every single bullet is counted individually. And most of the time, unless an item by itself, like a knife or a grenade, can deal damage, or like a gun, if it can't deal damage by itself, its value is reduced by, like from the store value, by 10. If it is a gun or a grenade or a knife, then it's reduced by 4. Well, divided by 4, basically. Not reduced, because that'd be like subtraction. Anyways, so a bullet has to cost more than $10 each. Ooh, what's that? Oh, that's trash. So most of the boxes you buy, including just barely this guy, if you buy HP pistol ammo, it'll be $2.50 a box. That's 25 bullets. That's $10 each. You think that would count for one single dollar each bullet? Nope, because it subtracts the $3 from the box out of the total, which means you need to have a box of bullets that costs more than $2.50 in order to get any money out of it. Which means pretty much every single box of ammo, especially since they've been cheapified, is trash now. Unless you're using that kind of ammo. Or stockpiling it for dumb reasons. Like I've definitely done in the past. Tippy toe time. Alright. I know I saw a slider out here earlier, so I'm not too pleased about having to deal with that later. And I also see this guy. who I'm not too pleased about having to deal with now. But could be a chance. Have a little dump fun, perhaps. That's annoying. I don't know if I missed or if it's drop. A little bit higher. That would have missed. That might have missed. Not seeing much reaction out of him though. Okay, saw the tree hit over there. That's garbage now. It's not walking towards me, is it? No, he's walking away. The funny thing is, in a VR game, they've incorporated classic PC game scope sway, which thankfully isn't for no reason. There we go. They did actually counter it with the fact that with a scope, you do actually smooth out your controls a little bit. But then they just do the exact opposite of playing without, which is you have to deal with scope sway, where instead of actually being steady or getting an advantage out of proning on the ground, you instead have to deal with waiting for scope sway to stop messing with your aim. Where's that slider now? I have no idea. I hope he's not in the water, because that would be terrifying. It's no fun. There we go. Best part about doing this right now is that I get to have a glorious big panel view above me of my desktop right now, which is full screen, a live stream, and I get to see this huge graph of grossly inflated, where the top is 4 viewers, the bottom is 0, and it's got this big bump of 1 that is now flattened to 0 for like 10 minutes, 12 minutes. We'll see. Actually, I will keep that instead of this guy. Which I have for literally no reason. Ooh, that's even got a laser spot. Okay, now I have to put the dumb stuff on this guy. Alright. Yeah, I feel like your Into the Radius setup really is kind of similar to how people have their Minecraft hotbars differently set up. Where some people have their swords in the first slot, some in the 9th, some in like the 5th, for whatever reason. Is that... No, I didn't take a single shot that time, so I don't need that. What I do like about what they have now is that they decided you don't need to be able to put a scope into the chest slots, because changing out scopes is never something you would want to do if you were, you know, sniping and then somebody came up, but you were in cover and all that. But you'd never want to scope in any sort of tactical situation, even though you could use it as a monocular as well. But you'd never want to scope on your chest. You can't put any of the machetes on your chest. I don't think knives work either. Can you put food on your chest? No. You can't put food on your chest. Can't put a gas mask on your chest as well. That would be awesome. If gas was actually a problem anywhere. That you didn't have like 10 hours to put it on. Because that could be more interesting. Where you'd have to quickly put it on and scurry around with that. But no. You know what they put as a chest slot? You can't even put like a pistol mag in a chest slot. Which would be fun. So then you could have all these for the main things. But you know what you can put on your chest? You can put a lighter and a cigarette packet on your chest. You can even put it on your arm. To one hit, dish out your cigarettes. Like, why do I even bother at this point? But you know what you could do? Expensive probes. Dude, I should do that with a PM run. As if it wasn't bad enough. Use cigarettes as probes. Yeah, if I save right here, I have more money than I had then, so I'll save here, because I have a money save for crap like what I was just talking about earlier. So, you have, that's not what I wanted. I wanted these, but, because you have 260 ammo right here. And we've got 250 ammo right here. If I take one of these, $260 for the box, bullets, chuck it in, $1. Pull it out, $0. I take one of these, $250 for the box, $0. And the whole box is $3. If I sell that, pull out this guy, it's 23 because a box has 20 bullets that are $1 each. Because they're just about like a little bit over 10 each, and so they equal $1. It's sad. Which means none of the pistol bullets count for money. None of the shotgun bullets, actually, rephrase. Shotgun bullets do actually, because, and only because, there's only 10 shells each box, which went up from 5, which I absolutely love, as well as cheapening them up. But the shotgun bullets do count, though that's like not that much money. There's not really a reason you would need to pick up bullets. The 545 is useless. 556 is useless. I'm pretty sure the 7.62 39, yeah, that's useless. The 9x39, if you get AP, which I haven't really picked up off the floor ever, I've only picked up FMJ, so that's useless. This will be money. So literally shotgun ammo and rimmed ammo, which is like the two most expensive ammos in the game. And if you manage to get a Subsonic 51 for these two, which you would only be able to use the guns, and you would only see at the very end of the game when you're not scrounging for bullets. But yeah, digress. I think somebody clicked on for like a second. Interesting. Let's see, can I do... Not yet. That'll be easy. Oh, that's back in that spot. Ah, yes. And you have to get Saiga boxes. Well, Saiga, I think. Saiga boxes. I call them Saiga because I'm weird. Saiga boxes. You need Saiga box magazines in order to carry shotgun shells in your main pouches. Otherwise, it has to be on the gun, which you get so little, or it has to be over here in your little pouch. But those are security level 5, which means you can only get them at the top frickin' end of the game. Why not just make the magazines cheap so you can carry those shells in there? That'd be awesome. Or you could just make it some bandolier stuff that you can put on maybe or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, they fixed recently, if you look at the Steam patch notes, they fixed the Tokarev iron sights, but if I pull out this guy, there's two things cool that I can show you. If the iron sights is still messed up. One is, you can still put the old scope and have a B-rail on there, and if you have those two sights in specific, they line up just right so you can have a dark and light scope at the same time. If you're okay with having that weird left corner of it messed up. Let me see how well that's coming through. Oh yeah, that's good. Alright. And I actually think I might need an old Mosin for this. This is the money one. Let me... get it there. Because I'll have to scrape off the top one for the Mosin real fast. Alright, so now I've got the bottom side exposed. And if I look through here, I forgot to get a laser. But from the way it should be, yeah, that's the same part. Why would you think I want that? if you look at where it should be, yeah. It's really hard to see, but if you notice the green dot is around there when it's even, but if you're trying to line up the sights like you would, you'll actually end up shooting a little bit higher. Well, aiming a little bit higher than you would be shooting. You would be shooting low. So for example, let me aim at the top of that watch. I shoot a little bit below it. It's hard to demonstrate well like that. But it's hard to use these iron sights at much range either. I also believe if I put this on, which I can't now because I took it off, at least this is plenty of time waiting for hopefully someone to show up. Probably no one. Nice. Had one guy actually show up. Sad. But if I take this on here and I bring out laser sight, I'll show up better like that. Bring that out. You can just barely see it, but if I zoom in, it'll be more obvious. It is noticeably lower, the laser sight, in comparison to the red dot, which means the red dot is also a little bit too high, which means it's probably aligned with the Mosin sight plane they have on there, and it's just wrong. But the scopes do line up pretty well, at least close enough. Government work, which technically this would be. Put that down, even though I'm not going to keep the save because I just wasted a whole bunch of money. Is there anything else that's cool? I did once have one of these artifacts disappear from my inventory because it lagged out behind me when I transitioned back to the base. Alright. It did end up floating in space over by the exit, so you had to carefully nudge your way not too close as to suck back into the base, but close enough that you could actually grab this guy, because I don't think it would let you force grab it like this where it's got the ring, but you had to physically get the dot, and then you could retrieve it. And these are now $500, which is actually more equivalent to how much money they are compared to these, how much healing you get out of them. I think. Not sure. I haven't used them in a while. Especially not on this run. That's the secret documents because we got them from the crane where it said don't tell nobody about the castle, so I didn't. I'm not a snitch. Nobody asked about those. Yeah. One super cool thing about this, which is not super cool and you will probably not like, with this 5-dot indicator, which actually fades in as you probably saw, and you can see if I sprint around, it'll fade depending on how full a inside a bar is to give you some semblance of accuracy past what you would presume is 20%, but no. If you get just the top bar emptied, you're at like 67%. 2 bars, 50%. Where you have 3 bars that are full, 50%. You get down to those last 2 ones, you're at 33%. And then it's probably half that, maybe. Who knows? It might be something like 5% if it's 1 bar. I wouldn't know. I haven't checked it there, but you can check it if you're looking out for what it is by going into that shop and looking, because it says heal percent fatigue, and you can look at your sleep bar and calculate it from there. Let's see, is there anything else that's cool? This guy demonstrates the scope sway very well. I have had grenades, not actually. Detonate properly if I put them in the backpack, which is an old bug they had, actually. At least I think. Where if you did this, it would just sit there, a dud. Wouldn't do nothing. Yeah. Just a dud. Can still shoot it, I think. Yeah. Right. Surprised it didn't get partly blown up from that. That is, you can see it up there, right there, a very lonely can of beef that I chucked up there and immediately regretted chucking. Actually, if I... I think I destroyed it. Neat. Alright, let me see. Because I know this is still a part of the game where, as long as you don't move, sad, as long as you don't hit any of the move buttons, you can take yourself and float yourself to a new spot. You do have to be, if you have a large enough room, you could technically do a lot of crazy stuff. Did it give you a free grenade? I didn't know that. And this is actually a good spot to try and do it. I've got an outline here you guys can't see. Ooh, neat. I don't know why that happened. walk my way over here. Try not to hit anything. And sad. I both hit something and fell off. But you can do some things like that to weirdly navigate some large gaps, which thankfully I haven't seen much of so far. I'm honestly not sure that damaged anything. It might have damaged that guy. Definitely damaged that guy, I bet. Neat. Still no one. Sad. Now you can also tilt these cigarettes just right to make your view horrible. Isn't that great? Alright. Ooh, neat. Oh, dude. This is exactly what I was talking about earlier with the regen artifact, which I had shown was actually glitching around in my backpack for a while previously. If not that shard, then a different shard. But yeah, it just sucks out of your backpack and says it's not happy with its life. Still anyone there? I don't think I've cleared that out yet. Which means I haven't cleared that out yet either. So I haven't cleared that out yet. Which means I've really ring guy up there. They used to have a spawn that would constantly get stuck up there. I haven't seen him spawn in a while. Spawn? Yeah, spawn. Sometimes I call them mimics because of prey. But yeah, they used to have a spawn that gets stuck in that cliff there, or sometimes stuck on top, but it's really just on top of that cliff. Well, inside of that cliff, where it'll just make angry spawn noises and do nothing else. Sad. I'm missing all over this guy. Lucky double shot? Nope. No idea what does that. I'm assuming it's hitting the core, penetrating through, and then hitting the guy. Got him. There we go. That guy looks so much like a fragment, but he's not. There we go. Kept hitting the rock there. I also gotta get in the habit of counting my rounds, but in addition to that old bug of having a spawn get stuck inside that cliff, a lot of the time you will have a spawn in that train yard down that way in Parvamay. He will get stuck inside the like gray and blue train. He'll be like kind of towards the back of it, and you'll see his tendrils poking out. He goes real sad about it, real crazy all over the place. He just does nothing. He's stuck. You can still kill him though. I don't think he will target you. I've tried a little bit. Get him to do that. You noticed me. Yeah. Oh, that guy watched for even less time. That's sad. He wasn't even live. Oh. Hey, dude. Now. Did like no damage, but now. I wonder if we actually managed to walk off that roof, or did he just like... This is one of the few times in which it's disadvantageous to have that desktop way up high. Oh, you nerd. There he is. There we go. Took way more bullets than it should have, because I was missing all over. Oh, come on. You didn't even see me, bro. There we go. he might be too. Let's see if he is. Yeah, he probably is. If he's around, actually, I don't know where that spawn is. Dude's just somewhere. I think I hear him now. Jeez, that guy's a sniper. That was a big jump. And since that smoke grenade is non-damaging, it's actually worth like 17 bucks or something like that, some dismal number. Even though it's a grenade, even though it's in combat equipment, garbage. I don't know if the VOG 25 actually sells for anything good or not. I would assume it does. It might function like a bullet and do nothing. Oh, I didn't even grab that shard from up there. That's gonna... Okay, good. I think I've had a broken shard before where I've shot it and it's come back because I left it there too long. Wasn't sure if that was going to happen with this shard. Would have been nice to check maybe, but maybe not. Ooh, more beef. More beef. Awesome, dude. Nice. Also, these energy drinks, I think I've already said that they do only 20%, but they are kind of garbage for their weight. If you can, you should carry cigarettes and a lighter. As long as you don't mind the presumable, questionable loss of tactical advantage with being glowing. I forgot entirely about that. And that, apparently. Nice. That would have been real upsetting if I actually managed to die there. I don't know what it's still angry about, but I hate the two that spawn right here. Not because I usually run into them, I don't usually, because I'm usually paying attention. Don't usually need to throw probes though. So I'm betting there's going to be a Mimic back there. And 2 mimics around this area. We know there's a mimic in the hangar, because he's got big stompy footsteps. There's a rift down that way. Probably by the truck, maybe in one of the hangars. I think it's only one mimic from that frequency of a stompy stomp. I'm right. There's an energy drink there, I'll remember that. You know, in between, no. Apparently not that many mimics. Nice. I'm okay with being wrong on that. But I'm not okay with being wrong on that being wrong. Which might be because they might have the surprise spawn down those steps, which they sometimes do. Ah, good. Ooh. This for now. I do enjoy the fact that they did add these. Ooh, wow, that's spicy. Oh, because I left this here earlier, that's right. I think there was a pair of boxes or something. Oh, am I fat now? I'm fat. At least I'm not super fat. Not always. Because I don't think these were even really worth my time. Like $100 each, maybe. If I'm lucky. Probably less. Actually, probably a lot less. Because these are like 800. It'll probably be like 75. If I'm lucky. There we go. That's a box. Yeah, because you can see that one's probably yellow or red. Yellow. Ah, nice. I do like that they added those item drops just for money. It adds some flavor compared to getting like 8 blinks and that's your money. Or Night Eyes, and Steps is basically a blank. Who uses Steps? Steps is trash. It's like a really neat idea, but it's like so not needed to be used. Still no. You know, I think I get more excited about finding a healing injector on the floor or in a box or somewhere than I do about a photo trap, even though a photo trap is more money. Like, yeah, I could buy a healing injector. But the thing is, I don't want to buy those. I want to save money and get like 30,000 bucks, which I now have. Close enough to. Ooh, I think that guy almost fell into the void. Oh yeah, sometimes cigarettes are stubborn. They will just not accept the fact that you are their new Lord and Savior. They'll just constantly decide no. That was weird. I think when I first went through playing this, well, that went through good. Oh, come on. It's nothing. Huh? Please, game? There we go. Jeez, just had to let him smack me, didn't you? I really feel like guns that can be one-handed, like stockless guns, should be able to be holstered on your hip, like a pistol. Because the pistols are nice, but there's really like two best pistols, which is the OC-33 for capacity or the Beretta for damage. And I forgot they were gonna be there. Look at me, forgetting everything. Including how much ammo I have in there. And that I have this guy chugging along. Okay, now there's probably gonna be another guy in there. I mean, he might not show his head for a little bit. It's a fragment. Yeah. Let me go ahead and put my lovely gas mask on, which I really wish they would have implemented more because it's neat. You have to be able to put something on. Okay, I'm guessing there might be a spawn in there. That's somebody. The best part is that they do fall down or spawn down there. So I should deal with both the worry of they are there up in that shack, which is going to be difficult to get into yourself. And you have no cover when you're actually on the way down. And you're probably not... Yeah, there's a spawn in there. Let's see if you'll... Ooh, steps. Just what I was talking about a minute ago. Okay, I don't know what exactly triggered that. I'm assuming it's something I had on my back, or... Oh, jeez. I don't think it was that. Blank, perfect. I don't use Night Eye either. Because this guy looks covered in rust. Might just be lighting. No, the comparison, I mean, who knows? It's not actually rusty. Otherwise it would be in the red. Red for rust. Alliteration. If I can catch this guy slacking. Yeah, there we go. What is that? Okay, that is definitely another spawn in there. Let's see, dude. Oh, come on. First you gotta hit me. Ooh, heavy helix. I'm not gonna get the rest of those probably. Especially now how much time I have. Alright, there was originally a bug they had. See, this is what I'm talking about. It would float weirdly. It would like get schlicked out of the backpack and then I wouldn't be able to have it anymore. But actually I think this fat carries over. I think I am at ultra fat. Well, not ultra fat. Just obese. Well, not obese. I don't get a marked card yet. But 10 out of 10, that's definitely going to freaking blast straight out of my inventory. I'm gonna have to remember to pick it up. I don't walk into any more freaking anomalies. When I first started playing this update, there's one out here right next to the road that I hit like 3 times. Just like I hit those 2 on the road earlier. It should be right there. A little bit further than the one right next to us. I think it's that one right there. Alright. Now I'll know for certain if it just decides to go away. What'd I tell you? Thing's cursed. I wonder if it's that one in specific, or... Because it'll probably go away with the tide. Maybe not. I'll have to see if it will. Also, after a certain point, like... doing the guns you find isn't really worth it on most some of them. Oh my gosh, don't freaking glue to that thing. Oh, don't forget the Spetsnaz machete gets placed a little bit too far along your arm, so you can't actually grab it with the same hand like you can a knife unless you do some really weird stuff and get it like that, which hurts. Does not bring joy. Actually use steps. Ooh, I'm using it. Look. Now I'm on my way back to the trader to sell it. Garbage. Though honestly, it's nice to have that sort of variety. Like, I wish they didn't include these artifacts are for money thing. Every time I pick up one of those, it's a new artifact. They've added a new thing. They took the previous fragment cores and then painted them orange. And it's new! And it does nothing. It's garbage to be sold. Like, I don't have stuff to do. Things to shoot. Because artifacts are already for... They already had one. Blank. Blank was for money. That's all it did. It was garbage. I don't need like 20 others. Alright, me. Yeah, I really don't use enough to justify keeping a second box. I gotta show you that one thing, hold on. In the previous version of ITR, I think they might have fixed it. Unintentionally or intentionally, I don't know. Because they definitely changed up the scrubber system. Or at least it seems like they have. To me, anyways. That needed a refill. I need a new one of those. So probably dump that off. Get that there. Base sorting is such an important part of this game, I tell you. Lifts morale, wastes time, encourages overconsumption of pineapple because you can't eat the beef, it's for the beef stack. Over collection of something else. Oh yeah, and this thing, I don't know what that does yet, though I think that's involved for the ghost train thing, which I don't like. They give you this paper. I don't have that mission yet. They give you this paper. So I went over to that train yard at midnight with both flashlights, did nothing. That train yard, both flashlights, did nothing. Looked it up. Oh yeah, it's a mission. Just like this stuff. I was gonna leave the stuff there because it was gonna be something cool, and then they're like, no, it's a mission, you have to look at it. Having that not be, at least not have it appear before the mission, but like, I guess it's a reward for exploring areas before the mission? I don't know. Because I explored that area before the mission, I got garbage. It's literally not worth going there. When that one time I did it, I spent more money fighting all that stuff than I did getting out of it. But one thing I said I was going to show you as in the 0 people watching, and the 1 person who clicks on this out of curiosity later on. I will need my magazines for this. Garbage. Don't need to refill them though. Just need to get this to yellow. That's one thing I like about the Venturas is that you have that lock open on, so you can just hit X on the thing and it'll step forward. Is that yellow yet? No. I need shrapnel myself. Where's that last one? There we go. Now I gotta fill them back up again. Like I said, I wasn't. I gotta friggin' get more ammo in these so I can actually empty the gun down to yellow. Or maybe, rather than doing this big old rigmarole I've been doing, I could be smart and just stick the barrel of the gun in the fire, because that actually does it. Boom, bada bing, who'da thunk it? Boom, bada bing, it's going down visibly because it's in the fire. That does it so much better. I like that fire. That fire's awesome. Mostly because it helps you get rid of the notes you don't want. But I need to be in here. Get that out of the way. In the original setup for the ITR before that update, I'm making sure I get it right this first time so I can show you, hopefully. There was a glitch with the magazines where, interestingly, I think you might be able to downpatch currently. So, with these magazines, you spray somewhere around here, and if you scrub right here, right in this spot around here, there's a spot you can scrub infinitely, and you'll be able to get all the yellow you need out of it. I think there's a spot around here that does it. I think it was right there. I don't think it'll work now because I've got the kind of stuff on there. That or they fixed it, I don't know, but there was a spot around the stock. It might be on the AK-74, but it lets you scrub it infinitely. Nah, it's not letting me scrub it. Actually, let me load that save I just made and dump it back into the fire, see if I can get it again. And if not, then I can check on that other one. 'Cause I'm pretty sure it's this guy, but not 100%. I don't know what it was. I'll check if it was on that one. Because I know it was on one of the KDKs. I want to make sure it's not patched at least. Might be that one. But I don't think it's on the M version. I'm not sure what it is. Weird. Wasn't on this guy. I wanted to use this one at some point because it was this one. That was right around there. Ay. Sad it's not there right now. Blame the fact that it's a stream, obviously. That is set to the garbage price threshold. Wait. Let's see. You can also use these as a mobile garbage, maybe. I do know that they damage you if you put your hand over them. Yeah. Really bad garbage disposal. I think these things have like no health. Let me grab something different. It's like nothing. This. Oh my gosh. Here's an idea. Sad. These probably do inconceivably little damage to anything. Especially guns, since guns are weak. But brings up the idea of maybe killing a fragment, or maybe probably a fragment. Fragment respawns with a lighter. Or perhaps alternate proposal, killing a spawn with a lighter. Because a mimic will kill me, no doubt. A spawn will be running around all over the place, and I'll have to chase him down and then crouch down next to him and burn them with a lighter. They do have pretty low health, because the damage they need is a little bit less than that. That one-shots them. This guy also one-shots them, but that's too much. And this one doesn't. I think this one might damage on this guy. Maybe. I know the AK does it. The AK's got pretty good damage. Better than that anyways, so of course it would. And plus this is using plus, but I think no. Anyways. Probably gonna end it here. Oh yeah, of course I am. It's 5 AM. Jeez. But I need to see if I can actually get that. There we go. Jeez, that took forever. Nice. Yeah, I just gotta follow this note. Just get there at midnight. Oh, that's actually pretty good. I don't think I cleared it though. But probably stream that maybe. But what I'll do is I will go ahead and do that. That'll probably be close to the end, because I'm already secured to level 5. There can't be that much gain. They're probably going to send me this mission, then the castle, then I'll probably be done after like 1 or 2 more missions. Then I can get to work on the PM only and maybe put all these lighters to good use. Ooh, that's a good question. But light up a lighter. At 2 lighter. At 2 lighter. This would take forever. Let me come down to fire for a second. Yeah. At 2 lighter. It's stuck at nothing. They're indestructible. Neat. I'm not. Oh wow, I am. Nice. They finally fixed that. That's awesome. We'll go get her that one. It's actually damaging itself. Ooh, that's hard to tell. But I'll probably try and finish this, get to work on the PM only run. I think that is. Yeah. Nice. And probably before I do the PM only run, I'll probably try and kill somebody with a lighter. I'll see if they get damaged with it first, because that would be very important to know before I go chasing a spawn around all over. The fragments would actually delete the crap out of me, so it would have to be a spawn. Damn. These are the weak ones, but I think I'll quit it here.